So we are back. I'm Eric from Sony, and this episode will actually take place mostly outside of the house. Thanks to the fact of this week's product of the week, it's our Sony ZV-1 camera. One of the cool things I like about this camera is that it's not big, it's not bulky. Also packs enough tricks up its sleeve to really give you the advantage when it comes to showing your best content. You see, one of my biggest pain points has been getting an unstable image. You know, shaky video when you're hand holding the camera and you go out and you shoot all day long and you come back and realize that it was all over the place and you just wasted a whole lot of time, and now you need to reshoot, remix, I call it. This camera was really designed for some of those pain points, and I'm excited to see exactly how it does out there. Right, so you guys see we're live at Montauk State Park. For those who don't know, Montauk is at the very tip of Long Island, just outside the Hamptons. So we're gonna take a quick trek up a trail, see how we can test the ZV-1 with image stabilization. So let's get right to the video. Like I said, we're gonna really try to run this camera through the paces. So I have image stabilization. Remember, we're gonna start with off. So I'm doing this handheld for those who can't tell. No still easy shots. We're trying to again run this camera through the paces. So we're gonna try that again one more time, and we're gonna do it with image stabilization on. See how we do now with the stabilization. Turn on. When you're out there vlogging, creating your content, there's movement. It's not just steady. So I wanted to replicate real life scenario, shooting scenario with movement. This camera really impressed me. I'm excited to showcase this video with you all out there. For me, it's a beast that fits in your pocket. I actually really enjoyed using this product, getting out there, and it's something that I'm probably going to end up using a lot more often because of this experience. So with that, signing off. Peace.
What's up, everybody? It's your boy Larry with Sony, back again in my living room, hanging out to talk to you about some amazing products. And last time you hung out with me, we talked about Sony's brand new ZV-1 camera for vloggers. More specifically, we talked about the product showcase feature. Now, there's a ton of things that this camera can do, and quite frankly, it's an advanced piece of hardware. But hang out with me a little bit where I can show you how you can simplify it specific to your needs. All right, so if you're anything like me, you understand that vlogging is usually a one-man show or one-woman show. I had to say that because my fiance would be mad if I didn't. But anyway, it's usually a one-person operation, and sometimes you have to be both set director, lighting, audio, and photographer. That makes it kind of complicated. But one of the things about the ZV-1 that's incredible is you have the ability to customize 4 specific buttons that simplify the process or the activity of the camera. Now, these features are going to vary based upon whether or not you're talking about photos or video. But because, I'm that rock star vlogger that, you all have been loving, we're going to focus on the customization of the video function. Now, as I said, there are 4 buttons that you can assign to a specific feature. I have my personal settings, and this is what they are. I love to have the background defocus set just in case I want to grab a quick photo. The other one that I enjoy is product showcase, if you remember from my previous video. Another thing that's important is also steady shot. I need to make sure if I'm outside and on the go that the camera's not shaking and all over the place. And finally, ISO. ISO, or brightness level, is important because if I'm walking from room to room with variable lighting, I want to make sure that you can see this beautiful face as you're enjoying my video content. It's super important, and quite frankly, when you can assign those buttons on the camera and be able to, at one push, be able to activate that necessary setting, then it makes your production so much easier. I love the ZV-1, and the ability to be able to assign the buttons is money. So make sure when you pick up the camera, that's one of the first things that you do, is assign those buttons to your need, and you'll see how it'll simplify your recording process. As always, it's your boy Larry hanging out in my living room, and I'll catch you next time.